up, though? All right, Aries, divine feminine, divine masculine. We're about to go ahead and get into this energy. It is currently 3:45 in the morning, so hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I don't be making too much noise. I don't know what it is, y'all, but between midnight and 3, I just pop straight up. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about, whatever, but shit, I be up like it's nothing. I get up, I make my tea, I take my shower, I be up as fuck, and I be up all day. But in between like midnight and 3, it's like that's my time to get up, and I just pop straight up, no matter what time I go to sleep. I could have went to sleep 2 hours ago, and I'm back up. Like, the shit is insane, all right? But it's always in between these times, though. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But let's go ahead, Aries, divine feminine, divine masculine. I'm actually going to start off with an angel number for you. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries, what's going on here? I be trying not to make the reading so long, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna cheat you out the energy. You feel me? Whatever needs to be said is gonna be said, but I don't be trying to make them too long on purpose. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries, all placements. Angels and ancestors, divine creative source. What do we have here for Aries on this new rising? So Aries also too, you could be more silent at this time as well. Maybe as far as like what moves you make or certain things that, maybe in the past that you had no problem telling people about or whatever. Aries, you could just be more like recluse or maybe just like, I don't know, like keeping things to yourself. I don't know how else to explain that. I have the number 4 here. So some of y'all's birthday could be on the 4th. I have you bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I am stable. So I feel like Aries, that's possibly just what you focused on, your stability. You focused on your stability, or it's like people often come to you, Aries, because of how stable you are, whether that be a financial stability, or rather it be a emotional stability, or they can just, like, you're the person that they can be able to trust and come and talk to about their problems, their needs, their wants, their losses, their lessons, whatever. I have I am stable here. Let me get 2 more. I have 777. I am in the flow. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. So it's giving me that energy, like, you know that song that came out back in the day, nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. It's like not being worried about anything. It's like even if you try to worry at the same time, you're always going to be taken care of, Aries. So it's like, I feel like, too, being a master manifester as well, Aries, you could always get what you want. Like, that's just how it works for you. Let me get 2 more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Being in charge as well, Aries, you're the emperor in the tarot. So being in charge, being the boss, being the one that, you know what I'm saying, kick shit off, start something. So also too, Aries, even when it comes down to, it says here, you are a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. Even when it comes down to like maybe pushing someone else into something, or giving someone else the confidence to do something, I feel like it'll be you being an example of that that'll get them to do it. So I feel like, let me use this as an example. Let's say, you got somebody close to you who you've tried to give advice to, tried to, help, or just be of a certain type of aid to. And it's like, damn, they're not taking heed. I feel like Aries, like maybe they're not that kind of learner. You feel me? Maybe they're not an auditory learner. Maybe they're more kinesthetic. You feel me? They got to see it be done, or they got to put their hands to it and do it themselves. They have to see that it's possible. So I feel like Aries, like you might be that guiding light or something, to show like it doesn't matter where you start as long as you start, Let me get 1 more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I actually got 3 more. I have the number 26, I have 1212, and then I have the number 29 here. The numbers 8 and 11 could be very significant for you as well. Some of y'all could have either Sagittarius or Capricorn placements. The number 26 says you have a desire to succeed and will feel more accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. I am tactful. So I feel like, two, Aries, not being like reckless as well too, thinking things out, thinking things through, making plans, having calendars, planners, shit like that could be real important for you. It says stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused here. So having that one track mind with that 1212 and then the number 29 that came out says you are highly intuitive and creative. Again, confirming that. It says your mind thinks in pictures and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I am insightful. So I feel like meditation could also be very important for you too, Aries. Now, like, not saying that y'all doing this, but as far as like going within, maybe finding ways to have more peace within yourself or within your life, rather that be doing certain things to your space, cleaning it up, or reorganizing things, getting rid of old clothes, whatever, or even too like for instance, like myself, I started going to yoga last year with my mother. We do Bikram yoga, and Bikram yoga is when you're doing yoga in a room that's 120 degrees. We sweating out all kinds of toxins. Each pose does something for your organs and for your optic nerves, and it's a fucking magical experience. I'm not gonna lie. We go 3 days a week, and it's like just incorporating things like that to help you really get more like in tune and focus with your body as well. So Aries too, you could be focused on your health too. Like it's just like you're realizing that this is the only body, the only body that I got. This is my temple. I have to take care of it. I have to love it. I have to treat it accordingly. Let me get a couple angel messages here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Also, too, with this, I am stable, I am tactful, I am focused, I am insightful. I feel like using your intuition. I have 111 here. I also have 2222. The number 4222. So partnerships could be very important as well too at this time. Collaboration may be very important for you too at this time, Aries. Also investing in yourself as well. But like I said, with the being stable and being tactful, like things are being done with purpose. Shit is not being done for no reason. And I feel like too, Aries, you could be in that space of not being wasteful as well. So it's like, I'll use this as an example. Like when me and my best friend, we go grocery shopping together. And you know, she'd be like, man, like I want to, incorporate more fruits in my diet and stuff. She was like, but she was like, when I get it home, I'm gonna forget about it and it's gonna go bad. Like I don't want to waste food like that, and I don't want to waste my money like that. Understandably, understandable, you know what I'm saying, rightfully so. So it's just like, you know what, I'm not spending money on nothing that I'm not going to actually use, nothing that's not going to benefit or add to my journey or whatever I got going on. Like I'm just not doing that shit. Let me get a few more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. So people could be also too calling you cheap at this time too. Fuck them, oh well. Like, man, if you ain't paying my bills or whatever, like, don't be calling me cheap, all right? You have asked for guidance here, and then you have set your intentions. All right, Aries. So whatever it is that you want to do, especially setting your intentions here, ask for guidance. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? Like, what's your why? You know what I mean? Ask for guidance here. Get the help that you need. But I feel like going within. All right, Aries. Also, too, taking your own advice could be very, very important for you as well. Not saying that you don't. Not saying that you just be out here, trying to run people, whatever. I also have 444 here. Excuse me. But at the same time, it's like you could just be in that energy of just like, I don't know, like at times it's easier for us to be of aid to other people or give advice or whatever to other people than it is for ourselves, because when we sitting with ourselves, we able to give ourselves a lot of fucking excuses. Well, I do got this going on. Oh, but this, and oh, well, I can do this later or whatever, and then it's like later comes and it doesn't happen. But I just feel like Aries, like taking your own advice too. All right, you could be really good at giving advice, some type of help, especially when you had like this intuitive, creative like energy that came out here. It says your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. So I just feel like too, being able to channel. You could be a spiritual practitioner as well. Let me get a intuitive oracle here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I feel like relaxing, being comfortable could be really important for you too, Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Being comfortable, being secure. We had I am stable come out first. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Yeah, I feel like too, as far as like when it comes down to you like growing, ascending, whatever, especially spiritually, I feel like too, Aries, you being outside or you being in nature could be very important for you as well. I feel like too, somebody could be like a hidden gem. Now, when I talked about as far as like being a spiritual practitioner or something like that, you could also keep your gifts or your practices secret. Like you could see things that maybe like everybody else does, and some of y'all could also be incorporating like more of a, or y'all could have more of like a vegetarian diet, or you're just not someone who eats a lot of meat. Let me get two more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I feel like also too, Aries, don't allow anything to cloud your judgment as well. See things for what they actually are. Don't allow anything to distort your vision. Let me get one more. Okay, so too, some of y'all could be people who smoke, whether it be weed or you could have had tried like a shroom or something in the past, or did some shit like that. One more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. That's too much. I don't like sloppy shuffles now. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Yeah. So I feel like also too, Aries, I feel like releasing your old self is very important here too. I feel like coming to grips or coming to coming in peace with who you are, who you versus like who you are and also who you were. I feel like that's very important here too. And I feel like ancestor veneration might be very important for you as well. I feel like being connected to something that's bigger than yourself. Yeah. I feel like being connected to something that's bigger than yourself. I feel like too, especially if you like ever been in a feeling of feeling like trapped or not being sure of what to do or whatever. I feel like reach out to your ancestors here, reach out to your bloodline, possibly those that even carried you. This could be someone who's like who was a mother figure to you or whatever. I just feel like Aries making a way out of no way. All right. So I feel like even when it comes down to certain hurt and troubles and frustrations or whatever, I honestly just feel like Aries, just give it to God for real, for real. I feel like give it straight to the divine. Honestly. Let's see. Let's keep going. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I feel like nurture your creative abilities. Some of y'all also too could be expecting a child or could really be wanting one. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Somebody also too could be nervous about what kind of parent that they could be, or just always making sure that like if you already have kids, it's like you just want to make sure that you're constantly or that you're consistently, you know what I'm saying, like doing what's best. Like you don't want to fail them, or you don't want to give them possibly the life that you had, growing up or something. You want to do better for them. I feel like don't stress yourself out about that, Aries. I feel like it's the fact that your intentions, you have set your intentions and asked for guidance here. I feel like the fact that your intentions are so good, or that you mean this baby well, or you mean this situation well, whatever it is, I feel like because you mean well, period, it's all right. I just feel like if you stress yourself out about it, you're going to try to put your hands more and more in it, do more and more shit to it, and it's like, nah. Like that's when you can cause things to mess up. That's when you could cause things to fuck around and be the complete opposite of what you wanted them to be, or what you said that you wanted something to be. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I have gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. So whether this be you, Aries, or somebody else around you, just please make sure that you are doing right by your finances. All right. Make sure that you are not spending too much. I have Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication issues, and review everything. I feel like receipts as well. This could be in relation to somebody's taxes. Tax time is here. You know, people file in, whatever. But I feel like Aries, just making sure that you are keeping track of your funds too. Maybe you need to get like notifications on your account, you know, set up or something when you reach a certain amount, or when you get to a certain balance or whatever. Let me get one more here. Also, too, people could be coming to you asking for some type of financial assistance. Yeah, with the Earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they could have this highly aspected here. They could need you. Also, too, with this Earth sign, Mercury retrograde, you could be having certain like conversations with someone who has Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn highly aspected. Like whether it's a disconnect in communication, or it's like something going on with finances or whatever. I feel like Aries, like I just feel like keep yourself grounded, and um even if I feel like even if you know people that you are supposed to have the best relationships with, whether it be family, whatever, people that are connected to you, even when they show their ass on you, Aries, I feel like don't allow that to stop you from being you. So I feel like too, like experiencing the most hurt from people who are connected to you, or people who are supposed to love you and have your back before anybody else. And I'm using an example. I'm gonna say family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't gonna lie, some of my biggest hurt have come from two places. People closest to me, like my family that I share blood with, and the church. No bullshit. And that's not to say that all churches hurt people or all families is out here hurting people. That's just mine. All right? So I have water sign here: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Caution: find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So whether you're dealing with someone who has Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio highly aspected, you could be being told to kind of like watch out for this person, watch out for signs, things like that. But also too, maybe even to watch your emotions, how they fluctuate when they come down to something. I have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Liar: be careful of someone sneaky. So I'm gonna use this as an example too. If it is a long distance relationship or whatever, Aries, and someone is saying like, I am being faithful, or I have moving here, change of residence, moving in with your partner. You're like, I am being faithful. I'm not doing nothing on you just because, you know, you're not around me, whatever. I do, like, yes, they are. Okay, they definitely damn well could be. I have manifesting here. Tell the universe exactly what you want. I was just about to put this deck down, but I decided to like pick it back up. So Aries, you may need to pick back up something, or you may need to continue something that you otherwise felt like was no use to you, or you wanted to move on from. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. I feel like too, if you're manifesting a new place to live, Aries, I feel like some of y'all could be manifesting a new home, a bigger space, whether you're moving in with your partner or not. Air sign here, love spell, you've been bewitched. So I feel like too, Aries, you have options. I feel like you have options with Earth sign here: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Water sign: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Air sign: Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. All right. So somebody too who could maybe have like a silver tongue, or they just really want to, I don't know, be in your space. They saying whatever. They saying, you know, all the things that sound good. I just feel like Aries, your intuitive nature, you being able to see things in a you know, like a bird's eye view, or that, I forgot what reading, I think it was Scorpio's reading, that ethereal, you know what I'm saying, point of view, that cosmic point of view, whatever. Like you're able to see shit differently, and it's not that you're seeing it differently, you're seeing it exactly for what it is. And so I just feel like Aries, like, don't, like I said, don't allow your vision to be distorted or to be clouded by anything. I don't give a fuck how charming, or you know, how good somebody's sex is, or how great they can, you know, how great they sound when they say certain shit, or how smart they can sound, or whatever. Aries, stay on your swivel. All right, stay on your swivel. Let me get a few love oracles here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. It's supposed to snow here. Me and my mom, we got a 6:30 yoga class this morning, and but we supposed to get a snowstorm here. So if not, y'all will have me all day. Cause me and her, we done already talked about this. We said we ain't risking our life. We ain't sliding nowhere. All right, our yoga days is Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I said, homegirl, I see you on Thursday. Ain't nobody, please, please, fuck all that. I don't play with snow. People think just because I've been living in this weather my whole life, I should be used to it. No, ma'am, no, sir. I do not fuck with it. I hate cold weather. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I hate that shit. So your Aries shit, you could be standing on business. Hell, I feel like prioritizing yourself. I have sexual healing here, and then I also have butterfly effect. So also too, some of y'all could be self-pleasuring. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then I also have heart attack and jack of all trades. Aries, you could be finding out that somebody has not been faithful to you, Aries, or that someone just isn't who they say they are. They could have been cheating, whatever, or that they could have had contracted some type of, you know, STD, STI, whatever, and now they wanted to bring it home or some shit. I have my fair lady here, then I have deadly words here. So I feel like karma. I feel like something is about to come around or come back around. Yep, and then after this here with the aftermath here, yeah, somebody, so at the end of this, or if there's an issue, somebody could wind up saying like, fuck love, like I'm done with this shit. Like, see, this is why I stay in the house. Like, you know, it's almost giving that type of energy. Like some bullshit happened to you, and then you be like, it's like, see, this is why the fuck I stay in the house. This is why I stay in the house, or this is why I mind my business, or this is why I do not entertain motherfuckers in the servant. Like it's shit like this right here. This is why I do that. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Yeah, the first one that I have here is the Queen of Swords, and then the Eight of Pentacles here. Aries, you doing shit on your own. Whether you gotta cut people off, make some shit clear, whatever. But Aries, you being a boss on your own here, yeah, with the Ten of Wands here, then also the King of Cups. Some of y'all could have had to block somebody who has Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio highly aspected, or being burdened by the thought of someone that has Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio highly aspected. Hell, they could be burdening you, won't leave you the fuck alone, constantly want to come around, maybe even speak on you. And it's like, I'm focused here. Like Aries is really giving like a high focus energy type here. Also too, maybe even by like a offer that's made to you. So somebody could be in their head in regards to whether or not they should accept what someone, like someone's emotional state or stance when it comes down to them, with the Magician here and then the Four of Wands here. Because somebody could be trying to manifest like a marriage. Yeah, the Sun here with a new beginning, possibly even a child too. They could have Leo highly aspected. Yeah, Aries, somebody wants to be with you long term here. And then with the Page of Swords here too, whether they have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius highly aspected, I feel like somebody's not going to like that. When it came down to the air sign Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it said you've been bewitched here, somebody like just possibly is just like a I don't know, like they could just be missing out on what they had, or now they feel like, damn, like Aries was the one for me. Like shit, I should have did, like I should have did better by Aries. Was this the Magician? The Four Wands here. Yeah, I feel like somebody is like manifesting a relationship here. They could have done some type of spiritual work or whatever to try to get this in. But I feel like at the same time too, somebody could be very immature. I got the Page of Wands here. I have the Lovers. I have the Death card here. Change and transformation. Somebody could have Scorpio highly aspected. And then I also have the Hermit. I got the Two of Cups here, and then I have the Devil. So I feel like also two Aries, make sure you know who you fucking with. All right, because somebody could be very possessive here too. Or it's like, even if it comes down, if this is like a past energy or something like that, I just feel like somebody could be very possessive here. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune here and then with the Four of Cups. So I feel like too, somebody want to spin a block on you, Aries. Somebody wants to come back here. Yeah, with the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands. But I feel like Aries, especially if somebody like fucked up your trust or something, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do that at all. With the Ace of Wands here, then with the Four of Swords, especially if you moved on, whether that be literally like physically in your physical body, you move to a different state or something like that. But I feel like somebody's like missing out, like damn. Like, I feel like somebody's in regret about something that they tried to do that did not work here. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups and the Justice, and then with the Knight of Wands here, because you still wound up getting whatever the fuck it was that you wanted, Aries. Somebody's like facing karma for that. So I feel like too, like somebody is over maybe some type of arguments, or somebody is like over like having a conversation about something like over and over again too. I feel like too, Aries, like somebody knows that you're not going to call them. That maybe like you're not going to call them, or you're not going to talk to them, or something like that. Like somebody knows that that is just not going to happen, and they're pissed off about it. I feel like what goes around comes the fuck right back around. And you had set your intentions that came out here too, Aries. So I feel like it's not even giving me an energy of like you trying to be spiteful or nothing like that. But at the same time, it's just like, call you for what? Do this with you for what? Like, I feel like too, possibly even, maybe even a breakup, having to like disconnect yourself from somebody. Like, no, I'm straight, man. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm working on myself here. That's all that I'm focused on. Somebody is like really heavily manifesting a partnership or a marriage of some sort. I feel like too, possibly like winning within your career, winning within your job. I feel like there's something new, a whole new beginning. Your cup running over with the Ace of Cups. The Lovers here with the Page of Swords and a Hermit. So I feel like also too, Aries, your social media, things like that possibly being watched. I have Virgo here. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. It's almost giving me an energy of like somebody wanting you so bad, Aries, but when they get you, like they honestly don't know what to do with you, so they fumble you. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. I have Libra. All right, so somebody, this person with that swords energy that kept coming out, they can have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius highly aspected, or just Libra, period. We had Gemini and Libra. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. I have Capricorn, yeah, with that devil that came out here. And then I also have low vibrations. So somebody could just like not be grounded within themselves. They don't know truly who they are, or they have decided to take a lower route. Capricorn, low vibrations, bark bigger than bite. And then I have let go and let God, like I told you at the beginning of the reading, Aries. Just whatever some bullshit is, just give it to God, man. Give it to God, because I feel like somebody is not about what they talking about anyway, all right? So even if somebody wants to make threats, or if somebody wants to, you know what I'm saying, Aries, act as if like, oh, well, you need me, Aries, or you, Aries, let's if we gonna be anything in this life, let's be fucking for real. The last thing you gonna need, you need is whoever the fuck this is. No, you don't. No, you do not. All right, I have Ophiuchus at the bottom of the deck. Whether you have Ophiuchus, the 13th zodiac sign, highly aspected, you fucking know better. No. Let me get two more here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Aries. I feel like all you're thinking about is your growth and your elevation. You don't care about shit else. You don't care about shit else. This Ten of Cups here and this Justice here. Yeah, Libra. I have Sagittarius. Some of y'all could be going through some shit with a Sagittarius. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Aries. And then I have In My Dreams here. Yeah, so some of y'all could be like constantly thinking about somebody who has Sagittarius placements, or the other person could be thinking about you here. And so that's why they could be popping up in your dreams, or maybe the divine is trying to tell you something about this motherfucker here. This Capricorn, this Sagittarius, or this Libra. I have Silver Tongue here, and then financially unstable. So rather be your gut feeling, or you actually getting a message of like, hey, this person ain't out to do nothing but use and abuse with a immature ass. Let's get into it. Let's really fucking talk about it. Like, make sure you watch your back, all right? Stick to yourself. If you have to, keep yourself to yourself. I feel like two Aries, like, having sex right now may not be something that you're, like, really, like, interested in. I feel like even when it comes down, let's say you do have a person or you're dating or whatever, Aries. I feel like when it comes down to even that, it's like you need a certain type of connection to even allow somebody, it's like you're past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a certain type of connection to even allow somebody, like, in your living room, let alone in your body, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, in you, or on you, divine masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm past that. Like, I'm not no fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something to me mentally before I allow you to do anything to me physically. And shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me get one more here. I have It Is What It Is, and then I have Master Manipulator here. Yeah, so I feel like, too, accepting people for who they are and who they are not. Moving on. Shit. So I feel like two Aries, like getting straight to the point with shit as well. I feel like not holding nobody up too, with that Queen of Swords energy that's coming out. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Aries. I have you have so many choices and options. Yup. And I feel like, too, something could go, like, both ways as well. So whether this be, like, same sex or bisexual, or it's like, you know, or Aries, you could be telling somebody, like, you know, it's up to you. Like, wherever you place yourself, wherever you want to be in my life, wherever you want to stand in my life, it's completely up to you and the decisions that you make now and in the future. So, but, you know, figure out what you want to do. I never imagined so much perfection. You have so many choices and options. I never imagined so much perfection. Let me get two more here. I am manifesting you. The magician energy. With that Ace of Cups and that bewitched energy. I am manifesting you. So somebody could have put your name in a honey jar or something. They could be praying for you, or they could always be out. But they want you very fucking badly. And I feel like when they find out that it's like it's a wrap, like it's a dead end, they like that shit gonna break their heart. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Aries, I feel like you know better. And then I just dream and wish for everything. Dream and wishing for everything. Okay, that's cool, but at the same time, it's just like you got to start making a move on something. So I feel like two Aries, like you may not be really like too interested in dealing with lazy people or people that drag their feet on shit. I have let me hold you, and then I also have here love me. But I feel like somebody may not be able to handle your love, or they're not serious about the love that you wanna give. I have the Ace of Wands here that came out in the first spread. Think before you act. All right, especially in matters of sex, because somebody cannot be clean. For real. Especially like I feel like Aries, keep that part of you to you. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I have rooted to my tutor. What is this? I had to break out my freaky deck for a second. Hold on. So too, somebody could want you like top to bottom, Aries. I have insecure here, and then I have I'm not ready. Yeah. So it's a no. It's a no. Not ready for all that. So somebody could be insecure about their body. And maybe that's the reason why, like, they're telling somebody no. I have Minuteman here, or maybe that shit is just a waste of your time. Like I always tell y'all, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if this applies to somebody with this Minuteman here, I'm not ready. Insecure, rooted to my tutor, whatever, or maybe this is a man or somebody else or whatever who's having a hard time being able to perform because they are insecure, because of the fact that they don't last long. Look, just don't even do it, okay? Just don't eat, just bow out gracefully, all right? I have trauma, past and present. And then I also have guilt trips and pity parties. So somebody also too could be trying to use their trauma as a form to like make somebody feel bad for them. Guilt trips and pity parties, and then trauma past and present. Or it's like if you went through something like that, like where somebody in the past tried to guilt trip you to death, Aries, or it's like, or you found yourself dealing with something because you felt bad for somebody or whatever. It's like, I just like somebody's just like past that. Like we passed that, all right? Guilt trips and pity parties, trauma, past and present. Let me get an oracle here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Yeah, it honestly, you're focused. It honestly is giving me like an energy of like you just being focused on your own shit. And I feel like even if you're juggling multiple things at one time, how I say, you know, planners, schedules, things like that, like just building a consistent routine for yourself, something to follow. I don't know about nobody else, but for me that works. I got a whiteboard on my wall in my kitchen. And I write my shit down. And that just helps me to, you know what I'm saying, keep it flowing, because I'm a Sagittarius. I'm very just free, just everything's in the air. No, I need a routine. All right. I do. I need a routine. It keeps me balanced, it keeps me focused, and it keeps the stress off of me. Because I have everything planned, even down to my money, everything. I have to plan it out. I have to write it out. I have to see it in front of me, you know? Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. But I feel like you're not being given more than you can bear, Aries. All right? I have child here. I have child, then I also have house. So whether you are a parent yourself or somebody wants to have a child with you, or some trauma could have stemmed from the childhood of someone, divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Can I get clarity on this child and house? Can I get two more for Aries? Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I have journey. So somebody could be trying to go see their child, and maybe someone is giving them a hard time. I have coffin here. Yeah, I feel like somebody could be giving somebody a hard time to see their child, maybe to speak to their child. Like, just on some petty shit. This child could have Aries highly aspected. Like, I just feel like somebody's just like maybe somebody's just like on some childish shit here. I feel like too somebody maybe even like stepping into single parenthood on their own. I feel like a divine masculine may be a single parent or something of a little girl. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries. I have the number 2 here. I have privileged lady, and then I also have toil and labor here as well. So even if you are someone, divine feminine, whatever, who has a child on their own, or you've been doing shit, you know what I'm saying, on your own, this child could be 10 years old, like in that age range, maybe like between like 8 and 10, something like that. But I feel like you work hard for your shit. And I feel like too, you gonna come out, I feel like you gonna come out on top. Like you don't, I'm not gonna say like we all need each other in a way, rather be, you know, to help us realize some things about ourselves, for us to grow, or for us to elevate in certain, like, I don't, like, we all need each other in certain ways. But I feel like there's a divine feminine here who truly is just like, you know what, fuck it, I got it. Yeah, main female here. Toil and labor, privileged lady. She just has no problem with working hard for herself here. And then community as well here too. So I'll use this as an example. Maybe it's a feminine who's working hard to like have her child, or build a certain type of house for her and her kids, or whatever the fuck it is. And they just like, they on their own with it. Yeah, I have thoughts here. And I feel like too, it could be a masculine who's always thinking about you, who wants to see you. Something about court could be very important here too. I feel like if there was a court decision and made in regards to a child, or something needs to be changed, I feel like it will. Let me go ahead and get a closing oracle for you here, Aries. I feel like the shit was just like straight to the point. Keep focusing on yourself. Shit, somebody is like really trying to manifest you hard, and I feel like they're also going to be, if they're not already, upset if you have moved on and you've disconnected yourself from their energy. Set your intentions, excuse me. Utilize your intuitive and creative abilities. All right, appreciating your talents is also a form of self-care. But I see here, first 3 cards that came out: Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. You are focused. Might be juggling some shit, few things, whatever, but you got too much shit to do to worry about the bullshit. You don't care. I feel like too, shit, whether it was like you decide, you know, I'm gonna make 2024 my year, whatever. I feel like, Aries, you probably started this shit last year. Like, you didn't have to wait for the year to change. You know, you didn't have to wait for that. So let me get a closing oracle here, and we gonna get the fuck on. We gonna get the fuck on. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Let me get one here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I have dice, gamble. All right, one of the first oracles that came out was gambling. But I feel like you taking a chance on yourself, taking a risk. I have Shagai, I have fragmented. I feel like having to put certain things together, back together for yourself, having to find the pieces to the puzzle. Let me read out this dice gamble. It says here, should you stay or should you go? This is what you've been wondering of late. You want to throw in the towel, but if you do, are you running away from your responsibilities? Perhaps you should persevere and carry on. It might get better. But what if it doesn't? If a situation is not serving you as it should, if you are not being appreciated, then surely it is time to leave. However, as you have put in so much time and energy, it may be a mistake to leave before you reap the rewards. You can stay in the warmth of your current comfort zone, or gamble it all away on a leap into the unknown, which might eventually lead you to adventures that will fulfill your soul, dreams, and desires. Only you can decide whether or not to take a risk. Time to roll the dice. Gamblers Anonymous can help recovery from a gambling addiction. Time to take a risk. Recognize which of your strengths or weaknesses support a decision you're trying to make. You know what to do. Whatever you decide, you will be supported. Like I said, you good. All right, whatever you decide to do, you good. And if you got a low vibrational ass Capricorn around you, whatever, with that devil card that came out, or somebody who just likes to cause confusion or keep certain bullshit up, let it go. All right, let go of the things that no longer serve you, bringing you fucking trauma, past and present, guilt trips and pity parties and shit like that. I feel like it's time to release a cycle. I love y'all so much. I'm leaving it there. Mind, body, and soul. Follow no man for his journey is not your own. I love y'all as is. Y'all continue to learn to love yourselves the same. All right. And I will see y'all in my next reading. And that is my word. Mwah. Peace. Bye, y'all.